Professor Proboscis, have you heard this? That wretched CPAS is taking us to some type of court. Can they even do that? How evil of them! Manservant Noah, get me my tie. I must represent Tepay in this maniacal trial. They will not win. Thank you, Professor. We must see that the Republic of Tepay gets its 1,000-year reign, and the CPAS cannot take that away from us.
Here is your tie, sir. Can I come along? I want to experiencing the history in the making.
No, this is a most crucial of matters. I cannot have my bumbling manservant coming along. He could ruin something. Come, King Bachingo, we must get to the pride of Tepay. Professor Proboscis, I worry that this is the trial we have been warned of. This could start a war. It very well could. That is why we must prove that we are innocent beyond a doubt. The CPAS will guarantee us a fair trial, won't they? Yes, that is in their gullible nature, isn't it? I'll call over General Hammerhouse and Viax 1 just in case. They are in the area. Let's go.
We are in range of the CPSS Bivvy, sir. Should we hail them? Alert them to our presence, maybe?
It is imperative that you get this right, Professor Proboscis. I know what happened last time you met a chamber commander. He ended up dead. I will not fail you, my king. Open a communication line with them. Oh, hello, Professor Proboscis. I am Chamber Commander Monserve Lewis. I'll be the judge presiding over today's proceedings. I will now explain said proceedings. We are here merely to represent our country, so there's no need for an explanation. Let's get this nonsense over with. That's a very fair point, Professor Proboscis. I myself do find bureaucracy a bit muddled at times. But just so you know, a live recording of these processions is being broadcasted to the chamber. I expected so. We are ready to beam over, Monserve Lewis. What an odd name. Halt! Assuming you are the Tepay diplomatic team, hand over your weapons. We will not hand over our weapons. We did not have to be here today. We simply chose to come, so we should be allowed to keep our weapons. It's okay, Lieutenant. These people are our guests. Though I do want you to increase the security detail. I know many soldiers in the CPAS harbor hate against the Republic of Tepay, and it would be a great shame if any of you acted on that hate. Aye, sir. I will see that the security detail is increased, no matter how begrudgingly I do it. That's not really the spirit, soldier. Now please, come follow me this way to the courtroom. You know, I used to live in Tepay. Interesting choice, Monserve Lewis, moving to the CPAS. I would say that I wouldn't do the same, but my brother did. Welcome all to the 23rd meeting of the Intergalactic Peace Court. Today, on trial is the Republic of Tepay, represented by King Bachingo and Professor Proboscis, being prosecuted by our very own Inspector Flubenfaben. Halt these proceedings! I'm sorry, Commander, but I already noticed something wrong about this trial. Look at the jury. Do you notice something? Not really, except that number 11 is asleep. Number 11, wake up! This is a very important court proceeding. Well, they are all CPAS citizens. Are we not guaranteed a trial by our peers? And well, those are not my peers. I suppose so. We are an intergalactic court, so we should represent the galaxy. Guards, bring in the alternative jury. That jury has Frubians and Stanistans and Trachians and Fibermen on it. How can there be a fair trial now? All of those people's nations hate Tepay. Yes, well, these are your galactic peers, aren't they? Now to our first witness, Apollon from Planet Artistic Fruit Bowl. Inspector Flubin Flobin, you have the floor. Apollon, tell me your story. Tell me about working at the Bull Factory.
I wake up at 7, give boo work, and Sabarba making beheh bowls. It was a usual fagbory job.
Now, can you please tell me about the events at the Bull Factory on July 12th, 2018?
How could I forgive? July 12, Sabarbid like any other day. Bub Ben Bahir was an intruder. Behin he came in and destroyed every Bahing. I was Baheh only survivor.
That factory was manned by 500 innocent Frubian workers, who, to simplify it, were simply murdered, Your Honor. Not to mention the greater fate of Planet Artistic Fruit Bowl, the death of 2 billion Frubians. Objection, Your Honor! The named offense happened during the Tepay Frubian Exclave War, and war is war, and civilians die during war. Isn't that a simple fact, Commander? Yes, but not at such a large scale. Tepay bombed out the whole planet, leaving cinders and a few survivors like Apollon here. We are testing for humaneness. Well, if the CPAS was ever in a major war again, they would find that when at war, humaneness is the least of your concerns. We will now move on to our next witness, King Flamingo of Stanistan. Flubin Fobin, once again, you have the stand. Interrogate it away. Objection! The Stanistan ship, the Glory of Stanistan, attacked me first, so I am merely in my rights of self-defense. That is a fair point. I'm sorry, King Flamingo, but you are dismissed. Your case against Tepay has no value in finding its humaneness. Objection, Your Honor. You cannot deny the Stanistan people the right to tell their story. Dismissed! The story you have brought him to tell adds nothing to the proceedings of this court. Goodbye, King Flamingo!
I hate you, Professor Proboscis!
We have one more witness today. A CPAS soldier, Major Compass Rogers, a witness to the murder of Chamber Commander Hawkins. Compass, can you tell me why I would choose you instead of, say, General Gerald Hangman? I assume is because I am a less partial witness. General Hangman knew Commander Hawkins for a good 10 years. As the captain of his escort ship, I was merely a first lieutenant at the time. Do you mind me asking you how you achieved your recent rank up from first lieutenant to captain, then to major? When the entire crew of the CPSS Griffin went unconscious, I was able to single-handedly save the 300-member crew of a unstable science vessel. So, Compass, can you please tell me the events that led to Hawkins' death? Vice President Charles of the Republic of Tepay beamed aboard Professor Proboscis, assuming he was Defense Secretary Smith. He made his way to the meeting room. I informed them of the intruder alert. Thank you, Compass. We all know the rest. He blasted out a control panel that caused an explosion, killing Hawkins. That's right. If it helps, Professor Proboscis had previously slaughtered Defense Secretary Smith and his crew. And with the evidence shown in my report on Tepay, Tepay is known to be guilty of several crimes against humanity. Objection! Commander, am I Tepay? No. I acted alone and are solely responsible for the death of Chamber Commander Hawkins, so it would be unfair to punish anyone else. Objection, Your Honor. The crimes of Professor Proboscis are supported by the Republic of Tepay. They give him his missions and his resources. Wrong! I received no support from Tepay in the assassination of Chamber Commander Hawkins. I acted alone and out of my own will. Your argument has no grounds in using Chamber Commander Hawkins' assassination. Fine. Then let all counts of Hawkins' assassination be stricken from the record. But the point remains. Tepay is an inhumane country with no regard for life whatsoever. Wrong again. Tepay does have a regard for life. Our citizens who are loyal live good lives. Is that not the same in every country? Order in the court! Order in the court! I will pass my judgment after I consult the chamber. This court will reconvene after a short recess and 4 large standard units of time. After consulting the chamber, by unanimous decision, all 600 members find that the Republic of Tepay is guilty as charged, with the punishment being forced absorption into the CPAS. What?